Here comes the bit we really want to hear. I'll be honest, I've been taking the piss out of Andrew for a long time, so I'm amazed that I need notes because I'm literally doing it off the cuff. But in order to make it polite for you fine people, I've had to tone it down just a little bit. Firstly, again, thanks to everybody. We know that lots of people travelled a long way. It's nice to meet friends, old and new, and to see these two families come together. I'm happy to be the person that's overseeing the one part of today that Chelsey didn't have to plan, so it's nice to be left responsible for that. I did hear that there was a sweepstake for the length of time the speech was going to take today, and I took 30 minutes, so settle in, this might go on just a little while. I am Ben. Andrew and I have known each other for a long time. We went to school together. I brought her to save me. Firstly, I do want to say thank you to you, Andrew. Thanks for asking me to do this today. It's nice to play a small part in the day, especially in a day that's so important for you. It's an honour, particularly as I know there was a long list of people that were happy to line up and take the mick out of you in front of the large crowd. To get to be the one is quite a privilege. Chelsey, truly, you look beautiful today. Truly. Honestly, that's not a cliche, you really do. And you always look gorgeous, but today you truly look special. And of course, Andrew looks good as well. From the moment, all right, good might be a bit strong. I actually am way better looking and have a better body. He told me I have to put on weight and grow a worse beard so that he looked better today. Underneath the fat suit is a six-pack. You just won't get to see, I'm afraid. From the moment I met Chelsey, again, I'm only going to speak the truth. I truly was so happy for Andrew. You know, people that know her will attest to this. She's someone with a huge heart, a bubbly, friendly, good-natured character, a lot of good, positive energy, charitable, all these wonderful things that truly complement Andrew so well. Because he doesn't have any of those. Which is true. She's also a qualified mental health nurse, so clearly some of them. She likes to take her work home with her, apparently. I'm joking. Long as I am to admit it in public, I don't like saying nice things about Andrew in public or in private. He's an extremely intelligent person, really clever. When we were at school, he did his maths GCSE a year earlier. He was like Dougie Hauser at school. He served his country. He was a member of the Military Intelligence Corps. That's true. He risked his life to protect the GBP, or the Great British Public. Even the Scottish, which is admirable. But I did have to question his intelligence when he asked me to be his best man, because he knows more than anybody I've got a lot of ammunition for the speech today. However, as I started to try and write the speech, I realised that I was absolutely 50% of all the stupid things that he did, which made it quite difficult to come up with stuff that didn't also get me guilty as well. Before delivering the speech today, I did speak to Ashley, who walked, I can't see him now, oh there he is, yeah, who walked Chelsey down the aisle today, and I did ask, what's your family's sense of humour? I need to gauge what I can and can't get away with. And his answer was dark. So I feel like I can say whatever I want. I have had the sometimes pleasure of knowing Andrew. It is 20 plus years, and those 20 plus years have been filled with all of the thrills, the spills, the ups and downs that lives are made of. As I look back, as I was doing this, and looked back at the things that we've done, it's amazing how much that time and that friendship has shaped our future. I remember our first ever visit together to Newquay, We came down, we were about 15 and we came down, we went surfing. Andrew mistook me for a wave. He surfed straight through me. If anyone knows what a surfboard looks like, you've got these big sharp things on the bottom. He took my head off, my shoulder. And on that trip, we vowed that we were going to move to Newquay and we were going to become surfers. And Andrew completed that about 14, 15 years ago. He did move to Newquay, he bought property here. Newquay is a huge part of his life. However, I still don't suggest that you go surfing with him. I wrote risky at the top of this one. This is the dangerous one. So after this, it's downhill. I know I'm supposed to embarrass Andrew, so I'm going to tell you a few things that I don't know anyone else that has ever done these things.
He's looking nervous.
He once visited a waxer to get what is colloquially known as a back, sack and crack. I just want to give a minute for that just to bed that in. He went to bed until age 15. And he's the only person I know to opt into circumcision that doesn't need it just so he doesn't have to do a job at work. Now, I'm not telling you which of those three is true, but at least one. Andrew's actually a great guy with a good sense of humour. This morning he cracked me up. We were at the church, he told me a joke. He said, "What's the difference between outlaws and in-laws?" I said, "I don't know, what's the difference between outlaws and in-laws?" He said, "Outlaws are wanted." I look forward to Chelsea's family picking him up. Andrew is he's truly a very unique and special character, very unusual in today's world. Like I said, he did make a decision that he would move to Newquay. He made lots of decisions about the kind of life he wanted to live. And he has suffered, he has lived a life of discipline with determination to get to where he wanted to be. He's worked really hard. He's done everything that he always wanted to. And from the outside, Andrew has a life that is, perfect. He's very lucky, but it's not luck, it is hard work. It's easy to see the success that some people get and say they're lucky. He's not lucky. While we were out partying and doing stupid stuff, he was scraping the pennies and going around cool boxes and just checking for change. It's true, I've seen him do it. But he did literally seem to have it all, but he's not a very openly emotional person, but there was one very obviously missing component of his life, and this is true, and it was someone to share it with, someone that not only could he love, but could love him back. And that's not an easy thing to do. In his search for that person, I'm not saying he completed Tinder, but he certainly knows how to swipe right. Andrew has really high standards, and that's why it was always going to be difficult. Someone that was going to be good enough for him, that would fit into his dream life and live happily ever after together. To find someone that could love him back truly required someone of Chelsea's calibre, someone that charitable with that bigger heart. That wasn't a joke, but knowing how wonderful Chelsea is, I was delighted when I heard the news that Andrew and Chelsea had become engaged. For those that don't know the story, it all took place during a holiday in Jamaica, a holiday that Chelsea reported as being the best holiday she'd ever had. They had a great time. They had they bumped into AJ the boxer. We all know AJ. They had great food, stayed in a great resort, great weather, great food, great company. And when the news broke, I remember seeing it on social media, it caused quite a stir. You know, everyone, there was surprise, but everybody was of course over the moon for Chelsey. Her family said she'd hit the jackpot and found a dream husband, which I thought was really nice of them to say. I've since heard there was some confusion and disappointment when they realised she wasn't engaged to Anthony Joshua. Andrew. Second best, I guess. Post their engagement, I know that Andrew and Chelsey spent a lot of time talking about the future and kind of planning the life that they were going to live. And it turns out they've made a decision that it's becoming less usual in today's. You know, they're looking and opting into a traditional marriage where they get to play traditional roles. And yeah, that is brave because it is becoming increasingly rare. So whilst Chelsea's out working hard and pursuing her career, Andrew's going to be playing housewife and keeping their house tidy. And if you know Andrew, he is level expert at keeping the house tidy, like serial killer tidy. Chelsey, I do get why you've chosen to give Andrew the gift of your hand in marriage. Andrew is every girl's dream guy. Of course, that dream is of a balding, middle-aged man with no To the group, I say, well done, you are a very lucky man. To the bride, you could have done a little better. But in all seriousness, joking aside, I've known Andrew as a boy. Together we became lads, and I'm glad that now with Chelsey, I can truly say he's graduated to becoming a man. And so the real reason we're here is to celebrate their love and their decision to join in the union of marriage. I don't need saving right now. So, there are just some words I found. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning a flame, very pretty, often hot, fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature, and our love becomes as coals, deep, burning, and unquenchable. And that's what I wish for you guys. There is no such thing as perfect, but there is such a thing as perfect for each other. And I truly hope that everyone will come together now and raise their glass and say hip hip hooray for a wonderful marriage that we can all aspire to. So on the count of 3, hip hip hooray.
Hip hip hooray.
Cheers, thank you.